friends, and happy holidays. Welcome back to Movies, Munchies, and Moscato. I am Rhonda.
And I am Rochelle.
We're just a couple of friends who love movies, television, and wine. So if that is something that interests you, please stick around and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Now it's time for movie and TV news and pulp culture discussion. So HBO Max has renewed The Sex Lives of College Girls for season 3. Yay! As you know, it's one of my favorites to watch on there. So
I think it just looks crude and awful.
it honestly is. That's the funny. It's not. It's
Really?
Not, it's actually not crude.
So I don't think the trailers do it any justice because it totally turned me off.
True. No, it is funny, and of course it did end on a cliffhanger. So I guess I'm very glad it got renewed. So if it ended where it ended for real, I've been pissed. So. Yes, hopefully season 3 will pick up right where it left off, and we'll get some what is that? Oh, resolution. Like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah,
Resolution. I'm hoping
some closure.
Some closure, right? Henry Cavill has been fired as Superman from any upcoming movies. As we discussed, DC has a new direction. James Gunn of the Guardians movies has taken over control of the DC universe, and this is not something he wants to. Well, he wants to pursue Superman. I apologize. He wants to start with a younger one and start over, basically.
Oh,
so
man.
He has been let go, which is unfortunate. He was told otherwise originally, and then it was changed. This is part of the reason why he wasn't going to be in The Witcher in season 4. But that hasn't changed. They're not going to. It was reiterated by Henry that he is not going to go back into The Witcher. That still stands. So, but that apparently he gets a very good hero send-off in this upcoming season 3 that we'll see him in, so that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Also, Henry is going to be starring and producing a series adaptation of a war game called Warhammer 40,000 for Amazon. I know nothing about games, as I'm sure you guys are aware.
Oh,
Warhammer. So it's some war game that's out called that, and so he will star and produce it. So that's good. He got
something right away.
Right, he got hired to do something else right away. So hey, good for him. Yellow Jackets has been renewed for season 3 on Showtime, and season 2 hasn't even started yet. Season 2 will be starting March 26th.
I have time to finish it.
Right, exactly. Get caught up, but they have really good faith in it to know that to already do that when season 2.
But is it going to keep on with the same story? There's just no. I mean, there's got to be some kind of.
No, I mean how it is right now. I mean, there's a lot of. I can see there's a lot of backstory you can technically mine for a 3rd season, because you haven't even at this point you honestly haven't even gone through everyone yet on the plane. With season 1, you haven't even touched on everybody yet in that plane. So
and now season 2,
we'll explore more. So depending on, I guess, how season 2 goes, maybe they'll change it up a little bit in season 3. Maybe it'll focus mainly just on their adult selves.
Okay.
Because right now it is pretty equal.
Yeah.
So we haven't met everyone yet in the plane. So still things to explore. So CSI Vegas on CBS is bringing back Eric Zamata as Greg Sanders for the latter half of the current 2nd season.
No kidding.
So that's great, along with Mark Hellenberger, who came back this season. Now Greg will. So it's always good when they can bring
slowly but surely.
It's always good you can have some oldies back. So
I know. I just wish Georgia Fox and
William Peterson.
Yes, William Peterson. I was going to just say Will, but he's Gil.
Yes.
Gil in the CSI.
Gil, yeah. And he's still an executive producer, but I guess he just really has no desire to
act
in it any longer.
Dang it.
So you never know. I can see him coming back as a one-off, maybe.
Yeah.
But not for a whole season like he did. James Marsden, Marcia Gay Harden, and Al Pacino have joined Michael Keaton in Knox Goes Away. This will be Michael Keaton's directorial debut. He will be playing a contract killer diagnosed with a fast-moving form of dementia.
Oh,
this sounds a little like that movie I told you guys I watched with, who was it? Oh, Liam Neeson. I think it was called Memory, actually. I didn't like it, honestly. It was okay. I didn't like it that much, though. It kind of sounds similar to that, because he also is a killer. But it's not a fast-moving form of dementia, so maybe that's the difference. It is kind of slow-going for him.
Oh, man.
In that movie, so. But we like Michael Keaton, so we'll see where he goes with it.
Is it supposed to be comedy at all, or no?
No.
Okay.
Serious. Daisy Edgar Jones, most recently seen in Where the Crawdads Sing, has been cast as Carole King in the movie version of the Broadway show about the singer's life and career.
Oh, wow.
I think that's very cool. So, no word on yet if she'll sing herself or they'll use Carole's voice. I guess we'll find out later. But I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Donald Glover will star in a Spider-Man movie based on villain Hypno Hustler. That's the most intriguing name I've ever heard of. I don't know what the villain's superpower is, but
Hypno. So he's got to be maybe a hypnotist. He hypnotizes his...
And maybe Hustler because he cons people out of stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yes. Look at us figuring this out.
Right? But then there has to be something along with that in order to... be some type of superpower though
it's kind of interesting, kind of weird.
So we'll see where that goes. And then finally, Reese Witherspoon will star in and produce the series All Stars for Amazon. It is a comedy set in the cheerleading world. You know, she is such a sunny personality. This is a very good fit for her.
Right.
Why has she not played a cheerleader before now? You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh, she's going to be great.
I know, right? She'll probably be the cheer coach, I'm sure, because, age and all. But yeah, I think that's a very perfect fit for her. All right, so we're going to go over movies and TV shows that have come out this week, and we'll also go over next week because we will not be having an episode next week. Due to holiday, we're just going to chill and enjoy the holiday.
Yes, and then we'll see you next year.
Exactly, see you in 2023. So first up for this week, we have Babylon. This is in theaters starring Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, and Tobey Maguire. So decadence, depravity, and outrageous excess lead to the rise and fall of several ambitious dreamers in 1920s Hollywood. As you know, the trailer didn't really grab me.
No. It seems very chaotic.
Yes.
I don't know what the storyline is. Again, it just didn't grab me either.
So this won't be one I see in theaters. I'll wait to hear some reviews, and maybe once it hits streaming, then I'll take a whirl at it and see.
Yeah.
Then we have Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. This is also in theaters, and it has the voices of Salma Hayek and Antonio Banderas returning as Puss. So Puss in Boots discovers that his passion for adventure has taken its toll. He has burnt through 8 of his 9 lives. Puss sets out on an epic journey to find the mythical last wish and restore his 9 lives. I mean, it took a while. It took a while for him to get through those 9 lives.
Yes,
so
it did.
He should count himself lucky. Hello. Then we have I Want to Dance with Somebody. This is in theaters and stars Naomi Ackie and Stanley Tucci. So discovered by record executive Clive Davis, Whitney Houston rises from obscurity to international fame in the 1980s to become one of the greatest singers of her generation. I will be seeing this with my mother, so I'll let you guys know how it is.
I bet it looks good. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, it does look good. Then we have Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. This is on Netflix and stars Daniel Craig, Kate Hudson, Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, David Bautista, and Catherine Hahn. So tech billionaire Miles Braun invites his friends for a getaway on his private Greek island. When someone turns up dead, Detective Benoit Blanc, or is it Blanc? Is it Blanc or Blanc? I can't remember.
Oh.
Benoit, I'm going to say Blanc. Actually,
Blanc, I would say Blanc.
is put on the case. I've been looking forward to this movie, so I will definitely be watching this over the long weekend. At least Knives Out. Then we have Emily in Paris, Season 3 on Netflix, starring again Lily Collins, Ashley Park, and Lucas Bravo. Not much is known about Season 3. I'm sure it just picks up directly where Season 2 left off. This, of course, is another show I watched that also ended on a cliffhanger, so... but I need some growth in Emily's character.
Yeah.
I get that you're 24 or whatever, but it's like sometimes I don't understand where her brain is. So I just need it to be a little better. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to hope for the best because I'm in it now. And I like everyone else in there. Ashley Park, who plays her roommate and best friend, love her. So, but I still need Emily to get it together a little more. Then we have The Best Man, final chapters on Peacock, starring Taye Diggs, Terrence Howard, Morris Chestnut, and Nia Long. This is a follow-up to the first 3 Best Man movies. If you guys have seen them, I have, and they are awesome. Anyway, so yes, this is a follow-up to those 3 movies. So Harper gets the opportunity to turn his book, Unfinished Business, into a movie as he aspires to elevate his literary standing and lifestyle. Quentin gets married and struggles to take over the family business from his obstinate father. Lance discovers new passions as he faces difficult parenting challenges. Jordan struggles to find a work-life balance on her journey toward self-care. Candace and Merch, it's Merch, duh, I watched this enough. Candace and Merch refrain their relationship as she pursues higher education and he fights for respect. And Robin searches for peace and her true place in the world. Shelby struggles to be taken seriously as more than a real housewife. Anyway, you guys, they're really fun. They're really fun movies if you ever want to go back and watch them. The third one was Christmas-based, so it was really cute. But yeah, I do enjoy this. So I'm glad they're finally finishing out because it's been just, I don't know, just a fun, like, a few movies for them. And apparently Terrence Howard has put out there that this is he's retiring from acting after this.
What?
He feels he's done all he can do and given all he can give. So, as you know, he had finished up previously a long time TV show, The Empire, on Fox.
Yeah.
And so he just feels he's done. So we'll see if that holds true. But,
Oh, they all say that, and then they show back up somehow.
That's true. And then finally for this week, we have Jack Ryan, season 3 on Amazon coming. This is the final season of Jack Ryan, so I'm sure they've finished it all up. So this again stars John Krasinski and Wendell Pierce. This season picks up with Jack working in Rome and getting up to his usual spy shenanigans.
Ooh.
So, yes. I will get to that. I feel like I have so much to watch, you guys.
They're at, well, this would be the time to do it.
I know, wow. I mean, I just can't believe it.
Merry Christmas to you.
Right? Okay, so for next week, we have A Man Called Otto. This is in theaters and stars Tom Hanks. So when a lively young family moves in next door, grumpy widower Otto Anderson meets his match in a quick-witted pregnant woman named Marisol, leading to an unlikely friendship that turns his world upside down.
You know, the more I see the trailer on this, the more I actually want to see it.
Yeah, I'd like to see it too. I don't know if I'll get to it in theaters, but I'd like to see it.
Yeah,
It does look
it's
cute. Looks good.
one way or another, I want to see it.
Yeah. Then we have Treason. This is another new series on Netflix and stars Charlie Cox from Daredevil, as well as Syrian Hines. So trained and groomed by MI6, Adam Lawrence's career seems set until a Russian spy with whom he shares a complicated past makes him question everything and everyone in his life. This looks like a very interesting, like I said, spy thriller. A little different looking than, say, Jack Ryan. There's not any, it doesn't really look action-y. It's more of like a thinking man's like type of stuff.
Yeah,
And I do enjoy Charlie Cox, like I said, from the Daredevil TV show, so I'll probably check it out. So just add him to the list, man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
add him to the list. Then we have another one that's added to my list, The Witcher, Blood Origin, which I actually wasn't going to watch till I really watched the trailer. But this is a new series on Netflix. It is a prequel to the original Witcher series. That
Really?
Yes, Henry Cavill from before. So this one has Michelle Yeoh, Jodie Turner-Smith, and a returning Joey Beatty. And so Joey Beatty played, the cute flute.
Oh, I love him.
That sings.
Yes.
He can't get his stuff.
Jackson.
So somehow
What's his
he
name
is
in the show?
I can't remember for the life of me. Somehow he is in this, even though it is a prequel, and he doesn't look like he's de-aged or anything. So I'm very curious of how he's in it. So much going on, it seems like.
So this is all a precursor to.
Yes. So this is set 1,000 years before the world of The Witcher. People, 1,000 years. So again,
Oh my
I need answer
gosh.
as to how Joey is in this, but So, 7 outcasts in the elf world unite in a quest against an unstoppable power. Now, when I did research on this, it's only going to be 4 episodes, so that's good. It's a short little, I guess you're just trying to wet your whistle before The Witcher comes back type of series. So, yeah, I'm just interested. It actually looks better than when I first read about it. I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch this. But when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh, this actually looks really good. And like I says, the actor Joey Beatty appearing as the singer again, I was like, how are you there? It doesn't make sense to me if this is set that long or but that much more in the. So I don't know if there's
Maybe
a time
there's an
travel
age.
aspect.
Yeah.
If it's maybe he's playing a descendant and he just happens to look the same. There's so many questions.
Yeah, I mean, and only 4 episodes?
Just 4. I don't know the length. I mean, for all I know, they could be 2 hours each, or they could be an hour and a half. So kind of like how Stranger Things had 2-hour episodes.
Yeah.
And some were hour and a half, maybe
Yeah.
something like that. I just had read it's just a 4 episodes series.
And it comes out next week?
Yes.
Is it going to be released all at once on
Yes.
Netflix? Well, that's good.
So I would say I do want to check it out because now I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have a feeling they're going to somehow connect it to, I'm sure, the upcoming Witcher, which I think is out in February or March of next year. So just because of that, I do also, I'm just curious. It does look good, though. If you haven't watched the trailer, watch it, and I think you'll agree. It does actually look pretty interesting.
Okay.
Then we have Matilda the Musical. This is a movie on Netflix and stars Lashana Lynch, Emma Thompson, and Alicia Weir as Matilda. This is her first movie. So Matilda, an extraordinary girl armed with a sharp mind and a vivid imagination, dares to take a stand against her oppressive parents and head teacher to change her story with miraculous results.
Results.
Now, to say, me and Rochelle saw a local theater do this. And I'd forgotten it ever was a Broadway play. So watching it with them, it was okay. I mean, it's hard. I get it. It's hard to wrangle children actors.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't like the best production, but seeing what it's supposed to be. And then when I saw this trailer on this, I'm like, this show looks awesome.
Right.
Like, seeing exactly how I was like, okay, all right, I get it. So I will definitely, this is on my list too. I definitely want to check this version out. Looks really good. And then finally for next week, we have White Noise. This is a movie on Netflix and stars Adam Driver, Greta Gerwig, Jodie Turner-Smith. Ooh, just getting around, Jodie. And Don Cheadle. So college professor Jack Gladney and his family's comfortable suburban life is upended when a nearby chemical leak causes the airborne toxic event, releasing a noxious black cloud over the region that forces the Gladney family to evacuate. It looks very weird. This is one of those.
Did you ever see the other White Noise?
Yep, with Michael Keaton, right?
Yes, that was so good.
I did.
And I kept thinking, what is this? Now they're doing another White Noise, but it's
different.
Yeah, way different.
And watching the trailer, it didn't give much away about it, but I guess it gave just enough to make you like, huh? I'm kind of wondering what's going on.
Okay.
So
Netflix
and as she said,
is killing it.
Yeah, and we like Adam Driver, so you will have to see.
Yeah, I do like him.
What we've been watching this week. So, first up for me, I did Ticket to Paradise, the movie on Peacock. This was with George Clooney and, oh my gosh, Julia Roberts.
Right.
I just blanked on her name for a minute there. And also Caitlin Dever was playing the daughter. This was so cute. I did laugh at it. I liked it. I actually liked the ending. It was kind of the norm, but not if, I won't give it away because I don't... Rochelle watched a little bit, but I don't think have you finished it?
No.
Okay. So I won't give away how the ending is, but just know I liked it. I liked it. It was just like you kind of see where it was going to go, but then not kind of how it did. But I thought it was very cute. It was funny. Me and the friend I watched it with were like, we should try and go to Bali. We actually did look up tickets and was like, we're not going to Bali. Yeah. After we saw the fact that it was like an 18-hour ordeal to get there. I was like, nope. And it was like $2,800.
Oh, is that all?
Nope.
I think once you get there, it's not so bad. Wait, we looked it up once too when we were watching the Housewives. Oh no, that wasn't Bali though.
That wasn't Bali.
It's still very similar.
Yeah, but anyway, it was a really cute show. So if you have Peacock, or if you're someone who doesn't mind paying to rent something, I do think it's a good watch. It was a quick hour and 45-minute movie, so anyway, I did enjoy it. I would rate this probably 3.5 wine corks out of 5.
Oh.
And then I watched Black Adam finally. Black Adam on HBO Max starring The Rock and Pierce Brosnan. You guys, I was surprised. I honestly did go in with low expectations because it had such mixed reviews. I didn't know what to expect. But you guys, this was good. It didn't have the storyline I was thinking it was going to have.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is he good guy or bad guy?
He's kind of gray. He kind of starts out bad, but he's a little gray because he doesn't even, by the end, he's not really technically a hero even by the end, but he gets it. He gets it more what's going on. Yes, but the action is really good. So I did like the story. And it just didn't go in the direction I was expecting, but it was in a good way.
Well, that's good to know because I really want to see it. I mean, I love The Rock.
because I was afraid it was going to drag, because it is an over 2-hour movie, but it didn't. It zipped right on by. I thought I'd fall, because I didn't start till like 9, and so I was like, I'm probably going to fall asleep before this ever ends. Nope, I was awake, up to 11:15. That's fine.
Okay.
It was fine. It kept me interested. So I'm going to give this one a 4 wine corker.
Nice.
Good.
Okay.
And then finally on Netflix, I watched The Recruit, starring Noah Centineo. You guys, this was so interesting. So interesting. I love it. It was really a fish out of water story, which I enjoyed. This is someone who is new to the CIA, who is just a lawyer, but he gets thrown into these situations at all times that he's not prepared for. And what I like is that he's not prepared for it. They don't try to make it like he can learn to fight overnight or anything like that. No. He just is this youngin' who just is a lawyer who's just trying to make it through. And it's just very entertaining. That's all I can say. It gives you, it's serious. It's a serious show, but at the same time it throws in some laughs there because, the amount of times, he either gets knocked out, kidnapped, bum rushed. It was quite, like I said, it was
bum rushed.
Really, yeah. It was quite interesting. So he did a great job. He was actually in Black Adam as well as one of the Justice Society participants, known as Atom Smasher. So it was cool to see a different role for him, and it was just really well done. I really hope they do a season 2. It ended well enough where it's okay if they don't, but I kind of wish they do a season 2. Although I guess I don't know how long you can string along the fish out of water mentality without him like ever trying to learn how to defend himself and it be realistic. But anyway, I really enjoyed it.
Is it funny?
It is funny.
Oh, okay.
Not like say Grace and Frankie, you laugh all the time. But just because of how the situation he gets into, it's funny. He has to try and get out of it, or people have to help him get out of it. So
okay.
And the story at its center is very good too. Basically he has to help someone who used to be a CI for the CIA. Has to help her out with some things, and it's just she's all over the place, so he gets put all over the place, and yeah, it's just an interesting story. Anyway, I would definitely. This is actually honestly a 4.5 wine corker for me. It was the surprise of the month for this show. So I do highly suggest it. And then finally, in the spirit of the season, I wanted to go over my favorite Christmas drinks. So I'm sure you could probably guess the apple cider would be one, because I love sweet things. It's hot. It just has a good amount of spice and oranginess to it. It doesn't even matter the brand. I've yet to have a bad apple cider. Just enjoy it. I had some just last weekend. It's so good. Then also I like a boozy hot chocolate, which was just introduced to me by my mother, actually, of all people.
Really?
So, yeah, hot chocolate and just a little bit of rum in it. It actually tastes very good.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Yes. So those are my favorite 2 Christmassy drinks.
Oh. Well, we'll have to try that. Well, I went to see Avatar that I've been waiting 13 years to see. And can I just tell you, the special effects are epic. It was amazing. I did see it in 3D, which I did see the very first one in 3D too. And it was good. I didn't get sick. We all pretty much enjoyed it. However, I thought that the storyline, and maybe it's because I loved Avatar so much the first time around and it just made sense to me, was a little disconnected and cheesy at times. And I don't know. There were just some things about it, like the whales are armored, right? So that's kind of cool, especially if they're getting shot at.
True.
And there's some really sad things in it, of course, but also Jake, he's kind of a badass in the first one.
Right.
This not so much, and it was kind of interesting because that military attitude doesn't just go away, right? So with his sir, no sir, that type of thing. But when it came to defending them, it was very different. So I don't know if being in Pandora now, because he has a family,
Right.
has, softened him, which it probably has. But, the bad guys come back, and the ones that he fought in the first one, and they come back as avatars. So, not giving anything away. And so, that was good, and that's kind of what you expected. But just a few things that were probably a bit of a disconnect. But overall, it's an amazing movie. It really is. It's 3.5 hours long. Okay, so 20 minutes of that are the trailers for other movies, but it's 3 hours and 10 minutes long. So, yeah, it's long. But I didn't feel like it was that long. So, maybe towards the end it was a little, what time is it? But, to be honest, I would like to see it again. And I would like to see it in 2D this time. But, no, it was really good, so I enjoyed it. The other thing that I saw was also Ticket to Paradise, but I didn't finish it. However, it's because I got interrupted, by the way. I got interrupted. But I thought it was funny. I liked it. I liked it a lot, even though I don't know how the end turned out yet. But I liked it a lot. Then there was a documentary that I started to watch called Earthstorm. It's on Netflix. And it talks about all this crazy weather, like F5 tornadoes and hurricanes and just all the things that nature can throw at you, and how people deal with it and react to it. It's really interesting. So if you want a good documentary, I would suggest that. And then as far as a Christmas drink, for me, especially this time of year, I love anything that is cranberry or pomegranate. Okay. So you could do this with either one of those, but I love a cranberry and vodka with fresh cranberries floating in and it looks really pretty, and then fresh lime. So the green and the red and the bubbles, it makes for a really pretty drink, but it's also really good.
I do like a cranberry vodka. So
Ooh, yes.
Pretty, so
well, and good. You could, also a mule. A cranberry mule or a pomegranate mule. Oh, my gosh. Those are super good. So.
Oh, I've never had that either.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it's time for some movie trailer talk. So first up, we have 65. This will be out March 10th and stars Adam Driver, as well as some well-placed dinosaurs. So, so this does look good. We're going back, I forgot what they said, like thousands of years.
65 million years.
65 million years into, the
Jurassic Age.
Yes, that's just crazy. So he's fighting dinosaurs and trying to get back, of course, to our timeline. So it just looks good. That's not a role you usually see Adam Driver in. So that alone is intriguing.
Right. And it's created by the creators of A Quiet Place.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be...
So it does have some of that A Quiet Place elements in it, I noticed.
Right.
So it's
That's
like,
true.
shh, don't say anything, because, there's a dinosaur right behind you.
That's true. So I do feel this will be a more, obviously serious take versus, say, like Jurassic Park or World.
When they were trying to save them, now he's going to be killing them. So yes. or they will eat him. So I get it. You have to do that.
Yes, that's true. I don't want to we're trying to survive out here and get back home. So anyway, this does look good. It's something I definitely would see. Then we have Book Club, The Next Chapter. This is out May 12th and stars a returning Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen. So this looks very cute. We did see did we see it together?
Yes, okay. We did.
We did see the first book club, several years ago when it came out. We did enjoy it. So this one looks like it's picking up, obviously, after that, with the Jane Fonda character getting engaged. So they all decide to go to Italy on their last, girls trip / bachelorette party for her. And, of course, just shenanigans ensue while they are there. At the end of the trailer, I thought it was funny when this, real Italian cop approaches them. And then she's like, oh, sure, I'm sure a cop just happens to come out
Yeah.
here. And they're like, let me see your gun. And they keep, like, touching me. He's like, no, wait, oh, no, what? No, I'm like, stop it. I'm a real, like, police officer. They're trying to think like he's a stripper. So it does look very cute. So we'll definitely have to see this sequel just for the hell of it because we've seen the first one.
Right.
And it looks like a good time. And then finally we have Barbie, the most interesting and, for me, anticipated movie of next year. So this will be out July 21st and stars Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu, and Issa Rae. So it's just a teaser trailer, so it was pretty short, but what it showed did really get me interested. I mean, it started out almost like it was like you're in like prehistoric times. Speaking of that,
Yeah, exactly.
So these children playing with dolls, and then all of a sudden,
The old creepy dolls.
yes, and all of a sudden, legs appear. And it's Barbie, and it's like, oh no, this is the doll we want to. So they're like, breaking their dolls up and, going to town because she looks so cute. And then you just see flashes of different things like her Barbie world, the Barbie man.
Very pink.
Yes, and they're all in pink. And it just looks, I'm intrigued of where the story is going to go.
Well, and I would like to hopefully see more trailers.
Yes, I'm sure
Definitely.
We'll definitely see a longer trailer.
Yeah.
I'm sure next year once it gets closer. So. This was just enough to wet your whistle, and it did intrigue me. So, I'm looking forward to it. And I bet in the full-length trailer they've got to use the Barbie song from back in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. Yeah,
they got to use that song. Aqua, that was the group. I bet I still have
Aqua.
I bet I still have the Aqua.
You
CD.
knew the group name of that
I
song?
have the CD. I probably still do if I were really look. I don't know.
Girl,
I had their whole CD. You guys, that group was a bop. They had a lot of other songs on it. Just FYI, I want to give a little appreciation to Aqua. That whole CD, it had they did the theme song to the Sliding Doors movie.
Oh, no way!
And so that was on that
Really?
CD too. So there was a good group at the time. So I'm just putting it out there.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
So so 3 intriguing trailers to come next year. I swear it's going to be a good movie year. And like I said, February is still a very great movie month. Since that's my birthday month,
Oh, yeah.
So many things looking forward to. So many.
All right. Well, that is about all the time we have for today, but we appreciate you listening. We had fun, and we hope you enjoyed it as well. Please give us a review or a comment, because it really does help us out. And please follow us on Instagram at movies_munchies_Moscato. And we'll see you next time. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year.
Thank you guys. Merry Christmas.